I want to say that, just as I mentioned today, earlier today in the House Business Committee, the Speaker, our understanding of the provisions of Article 114, Sub-Article 2, is that the House does not require the concurrence of the Cabinet Secretary, but simply requires to take into consideration the views of the Cabinet Secretary, which views it can either accept or reject. Mr. Speaker, for that purpose, Mr. Speaker, I am of the view that we can still prosecute all the proposed amendments. Mr. Speaker, I want to go to the second issue, if you may listen, if you may give me attention.
Yes.
If members could give me attention.
Order, honorable members. You will listen to the minority leader in silence.
Mr. Speaker, Standing Order 131, and I want to read it for the avoidance of doubt. And as I do so, Mr. Speaker, this notion that we are in a hurry should also be dispensed with, because I don't think we are in a hurry. We have all the time to deal with the issues.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. Speaker.
No.
Mr. Speaker, Standing Order 131. Standing Order 131. Provides that where a bill has been read a second time and before commencement of the Committee of the Whole, as we are about to do, Mr. Speaker, amendments have been proposed to it, which in the opinion of the Speaker require harmonization. The Speaker may direct any member proposing an amendment to the bill to appear before the relevant departmental committee dealing with the subject matter of the bill to present his or her proposed amendments, and the committee shall submit a report to the House on the result of the exercise before the Committee of the Whole House is taken. Mr. Speaker, you will notice from the Standing Order 131 that the amendments that have been proposed go to the core of the bill, and some have got far-reaching ramifications. I just want to plead with you, because we haven't been told if at all a window was provided to the Committee on Finance, chaired ably by Honorable Kimani Kuria, to undertake this harmonization process. In fact, in parliamentary parlance, it is referred to as winnowing. That would then make the work of the whole House easier, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, there is much more to it, Mr. Speaker, because, Mr. Speaker, in the past, previous speakers, and in particular Speaker J.B. Muturi, has ruled when faced with similar situations where there have been very many amendment proposals to a bill. He has ruled that the winnowing exercise be undertaken before the Committee of the Whole can commence. But he has even gone further, Mr. Speaker. If you go to Article 118 of the Constitution, Article 118 of the Constitution, Mr. Speaker, imposes a duty on this House, without reading it, imposes a duty on this House to undertake proper public participation on any bill before it can be dispensed with or before it can be processed. Mr. Speaker, the upshot of this, and again this is buttressed by Standing Order 127.3, which I will read. 127.3, Mr. Speaker, and I seek members' indulgence. 127.3, the department committee to which a bill is committed shall facilitate public participation on the bill through an appropriate mechanism, including B, holding public hearings, and many other things. Mr. Speaker, the then going by the number of amendments being proposed, firstly by the Committee on Finance, and secondly by various other members and chairs of other committees, it would appear that the character of this bill is likely to change in a comprehensive manner, Mr. Speaker. And we are likely to be transacting business on matters which the public have not been given an opportunity to make their contribution. In other words, on a matter on which the public has not participated, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to just give two examples of bills which had not only been referred back to the Committee for Harmonization, which is winnowing, but actually were ordered to be republished by the Honorable Speaker J.B. Muturi. So, Speaker, one such bill is the gaming bill, Bill number 35 of 2019. The second bill is the Universities Amendment Bill of 2021. In those two instances, in respect of those two bills, Speaker Muturi, having assessed the enormity of the proposed amendments and the likelihood of them changing fundamentally the character of the original bill, and bearing in mind the requirements and the dictates of Article 118 of the Constitution on public participation, buttressed by Standing Order 127.3, did direct that the bills not only be harmonized, but actually be republished before the House could transact them. Mr. Speaker, in the same vein, I want to plead with you, because 30th of June is still too far away, Mr. Speaker. The House can find a mechanism of navigating through this process, but we cannot circumvent a very cardinal process, a very cardinal principle in the Constitution of Kenya 2010, which is public participation under Article 118, Mr. Speaker, by simply rushing through this process. Mr. Speaker, it is my submission that this bill requires not only a harmonization process, but actually requires to be republished, having so that the public can be given adequate time and opportunity to participate. Mr. Speaker, I submit. Thank you.
Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and may thank the Leader of Minority for raising those issues. However, Honorable Speaker, a number of the issues that have been touched